Welcome back, everybody. I think somebody's ready for a walk. You want to go on a walk? You want to go on a walk? Okay, all right. He's all excited. Okay, we'll go for a walk. All right, hold on. Let me close the door. All right, let's go. Going on his afternoon walk. He gets pretty excited to go on a walk. We don't do much besides just walk, but gets him some exercise and gets me out of the exercise. Gets me exercise and out of the bus. Not that I'm doing a lot in the bus, but we're just going to go for a walk. We've had about 3 days of on and off rain, lightly, nothing really heavy. In this area, I think Phoenix got some big rains and some other places got some flooding, but we didn't get anything here, just a light desert soaking, which means this place is going to look awesome whenever it starts blooming out. This is going to look like a field out here. We'll see what happens in another month or two. Usually everything will start blooming January, late January, February. So we'll see how that goes. And we made it to the north end of La Posa West, which is closest to town. And look over here. You got more rigs coming in, but there's an old Crown bus. I like those old Crown buses. They look ancient, but they're not that old. I would say late 70s, early 80s. And there's another bus right behind it. So this is the most, so far this year, that I have seen buses out here. There's at least 3 or 4 just in this north area here, the west area. So nice. Welcome to the bus community, everybody. But the parking area is picking up. So people are coming in and it's starting to fill up slowly. But the weather's been great. It's 50 degrees in the bus this morning. Oh, that felt so good. And whoops, Zen doing some business. But over here, even where the rain had been in and the ground's real moist, it's got that smell. The certain smell in the desert just gives you that kind of a musty, sandy dirt smell. It just smells so much different. Over there's a dumpster. And back that way. So over here at the La Posa West trash bin. If anybody have a problem what this is, trash bin. That's actually labeled. The first time I've seen it labeled trash bin. And they pick these up twice a week on Mondays and Fridays. Here's some of the leftover puddles we got. I'm just trying to keep the white dog out of the brown water. So I know he wants a drink, but nope, don't go in there. You don't need to drink that stuff. No, come on. We'll get your fresh water and get back to the bus. Then I'm back from our walk. You caught me in the middle of defrosting my freezer. Everything, all the ice is out of it. I just have to clean up the water. I filled this entire dog bowl with all the ice out of the freezer, the little shavings. Zen ate the whole thing. He loves ice. And he ate the entire bowl. So this is his water dish. So I guess I got to put water in it for later. Yeah, just doing some chores around the house. But let me get my refrigerator cleaned out, or my ice freezer cleaned out, and put everything back in, and we'll get back with you. Not too much going on out here. Like I said, the weather's been perfect, like 70 for the day and upper 40s, low 50s at night. Beautiful. Now there's not a cloud in the sky. Whoop, I'm sorry. There are clouds in the sky, but they're further away. The sunset last night looked like this. It was a variety of sunsets. I mean, it was like everywhere you looked around was just sun all across the mountains, all across there. The sun beaming off those and the clouds. It was beautiful. I can't hardly describe what it looked like, but it was amazing. And so, yeah, we enjoyed it. Got to sit out in my tent. Tell you what, everybody, this has been working out great. I'm glad I got it. I think I'm going to wind up putting my other tent away. Don't really need it out here, the one that's back there, and just store it till, you know, I do need it somewhere. But this has been working fantastic. I mean, I've got chairs inside and my table and my mat down there. It's just real comfy. Whenever this breeze is just slightly on the chill side, I can go back behind that tarp right there and it's toasty, nice. It's great. So yeah, look what I got there. I got a bike cart. Why in the world, people say, why would you buy a bike cart if you don't have a bike? It's kind of putting the cart before the horse, isn't it? Yeah, kind of, but it was on sale. You know how that goes. What's the dog doing under here? Digging another cooling hole. Hey, you. Don't you have enough holes dug already? He said, never have too many cooling holes, Pop. There he goes. Yeah. Well, I got a bike trailer. This is the Vivor. It was on sale. I'm buying those Amazon like new, you know, used like new. It's a 10 or 12, $15. But heck, who knows when I might get a bike. Crazy Tom. Getting the cart before the horse. Well, guess what? The horse is now before the cart. That's right. Look what I got, people. I'm not going to do a review on this because I already have on another separate videos, but I got an e-bike and a trailer. So the biggest thing is the hardest thing is going to put the dog in here. Yes, he'll fit. This opens up the front and that opens up. I think we'll do it. We haven't got him in there yet. I've only had this bike for 2 days. I've got 1.2 miles on it. So I haven't gone very far, but yeah, it's a pretty cool bike. It was sent to me by the Krongay company and to try out. So here I'm trying out. It couldn't come at a better time because we've been talking about, hey Tom, you need an e-bike. You need an e-bike. Quit driving this big gas diesel pusher, hauler, fuel waster, oil burner. Look at there. I'll still burn a little oil by charging this up, but I won't have to take this to town every time. And the one reason why it's got so low miles on it right now is I don't have a helmet. And I want to get myself legal with the helmet before I drive into town, which is only 2.5 miles. But I got to be on the side of the highway. And I don't want to have an accident, crack my noggin open. You know, that's the worst thing you can do. So I've got a helmet coming. Be here in a few days. But this is going to be nice. This is going to open up my whole rest of my life experience because now this big green Walden, sorry buddy, you get to stay behind. Walden get to stay behind. Well, Zen and I get to go to town and we can park easy. And so it's pretty cool. It's got a 40 to 70 mile range on the battery. It's got a 350 pound weight capacity, which I figured me, the dog, the trailer, the bike, I get about 25 pounds I can put in there and be right under the 350 pound. But yeah, I'm really excited to get on the road and try this. And then when I get to Utah, even in my campground, the Duck Creek Village is about 6 miles away. And I can take part of the highway and then take the dirt road and get back to it. I know this is not a mountain bike, so this is not set up for a lot of off-road dirt roads. It's more for a city commute, suburban area, dirt roads, if they're really good condition, and the roads we have here are in really good condition. I'm going to do some upgrades on it since I have it. I'm going to put a suspension seat in it, so give me a little, my tushy's got a little bounce to it. And then also probably wind up taking this rear tire out and putting some kind of liner inside that you can get to help prevent thorns and goat heads and stuff that are going through these little thin wall tires, which are pretty thin. And that's supposed to help do that. Now the front one is good. It's easy to get off. Back one's harder because it's got the motor back here, which you got to take the motor and you got to take the wheel off, take the brakes off, take the Shimano, it's a little more hassle. So I think this is what I need to upgrade first, but it's got a rack for a rack. I can put a plastic crate on there, which I happen to have, a milk crate or something, and use that. And it's got a basket in the front. Look here. If I can do this one-handed, where we see, there it is. Look here. Oh, got a basket in front. I can put lots of groceries in there, lots of dog treats, lots of things. And I can pack more around the body of the dog too, if I can get him in here. So that's my next challenge, is to get him in here and drive him around. I think he'll enjoy it because he likes riding in the bus. And we'll be able to go more places, like down the road 3 or 4 miles, back into the petroglyphs, back around. We can take it out across the desert on the more upgraded roads, not some of the 4x4 trails, and get over towards the Loves and behind the Q Mountain and around. So it's going to open up a whole area. So I'm just excited about finally, after 2.5 years, I've got a secondary transportation mode, and we'll see how it goes. You know, one of the nice things about having this too is when, you know, this guy didn't want to start, I'm not stuck waiting for something to happen. I can go to town and I can get parts if I need to, as long as the parts are available in town. Quartzsite is kind of limited. It does have an auto parts store. You have to usually order most of the stuff if you need it. It's on the parts store is probably smaller than the bus, but they do get you stuff what you need. But I haven't used them yet. But I've heard they're pretty good on getting stuff like overnight. So yeah, I got an extra way to get in. And one other thing that I've gotten in, besides having the basket on the front, I can put the basket on the back. I've got this. I want to thank Amhay for sending this to me. And yeah, I know everybody's thinking like, well, this guy's getting all kinds of stuff sent to him. I get stuff that I sponsor and push on my channel. I don't try to do a lot of it, but it's also things that will help my channel and help me personally get around. But they sent this to me, and I'm glad they did, because guess what? It works with the bike system. This is a backpack, a tactical backpack. All right, this is the first time I've opened it. This is, boy, look how thick the padding is on the back. Got some good backpacking. It's got your tactical theme to it. It's got your Amhay, the miracle is now. And so like I said, I have not even opened this up. It's got a lot of space inside. It's got compartments. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one on the back for that. And let's get got another one. Yeah, it's got another pack here on the outside. This is going to be handy. It's got zippers on the side. Like I said, let me unsnap this thing and see what's inside. Oh, it's got like a water bottle zipper. Yeah, a water bottle container on the outside. And the big pack here, I'm going to snap this one. It's got like 2 water bottles. There's one on this side too. And then the big one here. Oh no, this is another pack on top. This thing is loaded with storage areas. Let me get this big baby open. Oh yeah, look at there. It's big enough to put, I read you can put a 17-inch laptop in here, which I don't have. But it will be big enough for groceries, and also, whenever I get my drone license, put my drone in here, and we can take it on and go on our bike, or go on a walk, and go, because I know one thing. Whenever Zen and I go walking, usually we're going to just walk it like, you know, out in the desert. We end up walking sometimes 3 or 4 miles and don't have any water. So we're going to be able to take water with us. Oh, here's another chute. Goodness gracious, look how deep that one is. Man, you can pack this thing full. There's my 25 pounds right there, everybody. So forget the baskets. I'll just load it up in here. But this is pretty cool. Thanks, Amhay, for sending this to me to try it out. I'm going to throw a link down below. They're available on Amazon. And you guys can go look at it. If you want a backpack, it's not a big one. They have smaller ones. I think this is the 32 liter. I think they have like 20 in size. And they have leg packs, and they have fanny packs and different things, shoulder packs. But this is an actual backpack. I mean, it's got the waist strap, it's got the shoulder strap with the quick ties on them. Man, this is going to be nice. So thanks again, Amhay. And so getting this out, I'm going to be using this. I'm going to pack her full of groceries and things, and we can go to town. So I want to thanks for watching, everybody, on this one. we're going to, like straddling a horse. We're going to see how this thing works and get going here. And see if I can get a mile or two more on it once it gets set. All right, here we go. See you guys on the next one. Yeehaw! Here we go.